I'm really sorry to interrupt you during your work. I just have a question. It is a little weird, but so this is going to sound really strange. I have been trying really hard not to stare at you all morning, but I'm failing. I'm sorry. I know it's rude. I really do. It's just your hair. It's gorgeous. That probably sounded weirder out loud. No, wait. Let me explain before you think I'm completely crazy. I know we're at work and all of that, but I don't mean like. I'm not saying you have pretty hair in some cheesy, flirting kind of way. Well, I mean, okay, maybe you do, but that's not why I have been staring. So, I work with hair professionally. Yeah, during the weekends. You know, during the week I work at this company, but on the weekends I work in my salon. So, whenever I see someone with interesting hair, my brain just goes zzzt. I really can't help it. No, really, it's like an artist walking through a museum, or a baker finding the perfect loaf of bread. My eyes just lock on. And yours is just healthy. Really, really healthy. And the texture looks nice too. Your hair has this natural shine to it, and look, can I just want to touch one little strand. I promise I'm not going to mess anything up. Okay. That's lovely. Oh, sorry. I get carried away sometimes. It is an occupational hazard. I probably look completely insane to you right now. You're right. I do apologize. Actually, can I ask one more weird question? When was your last haircut? Really? Huh. I would have guessed a little longer ago. Yes, because, look, the ends are barely split. You've either got incredible genetics, or someone taught you how to take care of your hair properly. So, as I mentioned, I own a salon. Only a little one. It is mostly monster folk. But humans come in too. Not a lot, because they don't realize we are in there. But, I know this is probably the strangest invitation you've ever gotten from a coworker, but would you let me cut your hair? Just a trim. I'm not suggesting some huge makeover. I never do that without your permission. I think it would be really, really fun. and I'd love to take care of it. You really have the perfect head of hair. Yeah, so what do you say? Really? Oh, that's awesome. I'm really, really happy. I was totally prepared for you to say no. I even had a backup speech ready, but I'm glad I didn't need it. I promise I am a licensed professional, and definitely not just a weird bee girl obsessed with healthy hair. Hang on, I should have a business card somewhere on my desk. Hold on, no. This is just a pen. There we go. Here is it. Here. My salon is on the front. And, hold on. I am writing my personal number on the back. 053055324. Okay, there we go. If anything comes up or you want to reschedule, just feel free to send me a message. Or if you have any questions about hair, I answer those too. But yeah, I would love for you to come. I am usually there until early evening, so just stop by whenever you're free after work. Or on the weekend, of course. But I will make sure you're taken care of. Oh, and don't worry at all. The consultation's free. Yeah, I like getting to know my clients before I start buzzing around their heads. That was awful. I'm still saying it. A good old bee joke. All right. I'll see you later. Hopefully. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, you're right. We should get back to work. Be right with you. Oh, you came. Welcome. Sorry, I was kind of hoping it would be you. Well, come on in, and welcome to Honeycomb Hair Studio. That's right. This is my little corner of the hive. So, what do you think? I decorated everything myself. You like it? I'm glad. I handpick the flowers every week. Yeah, fresh flowers. Well, I guess I'm still a bee girl, so I do have a mild attraction to flowers. But yeah, take off your jacket if you like, so it doesn't get anything on it, or it doesn't get dirty in the process. Yeah, you can just hang it up the coat rack. That is totally fine. Very well. And if you'd like, you can now go ahead and have a seat in one of the comfy leather seats in front of the mirror. Don't worry, she is a little old, but she is still the comfiest chair I have ever owned. I have tried replacing her twice, but both times my regulars complained. So, you've nothing to worry about. Okay, there we go. just as nice as I remembered. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. I hum whenever I think, and when I'm happy, and when I'm concentrating. Actually, I just hum a lot. Occupational hazard number 2. So, again, you have perfectly healthy and beautiful hair. Yeah, it's looking really, really good, and it has a really nice natural shine to it. So, I'm thinking we'll start with a wash. I always do, because then it's easier to see how the hair falls naturally once it's clean. And it also gives me an excuse to spoil my clients. After that, I have got one of my honey treatments. No pressure, of course, but I think you'd really like it. I make it myself with wildflower honey, aloe, a few herbs, and one little tiny speck of love. No, I can't tell you. It's a hive secret. I would get kicked out of the Bee Girl Association. We don't actually have one. But I should maybe start one. You know, I always wonder what humans expect when they meet a bee girl. I guess you'd be nervous, right? Because of the stingers. Or because we come in swarms. Or because of giant hives. But, instead, I personally make conditioner that makes your hair as soft as honey. Yeah, and it has really nice shine to it. Oh, no, not at all. My parents were very disappointed. Yeah, they imagined I'd become one of the royal nectar collectors. Whenever my parents introduce me, it is as if they apologize that I am a hair cutter. But, I think it's cool. I get to make people leave happier than when they walked in. And that is more than enough for me. Anyway, enough about me. What do you do when you're not accidentally distracting bee girls with ridiculously nice hair? Oh, really? That actually sounds interesting. I don't think I could sit at a desk all day. No. I do have another question though. You absolutely don't have to answer, but I was just wondering, are you seeing anyone? I'm not trying to interrogate you, I promise. It's just, I always end up wondering, someone who takes this good care of themselves. I mean, my fingers practically glide through your hair, and it's so buttery soft. And someone who's so pleasant to talk to usually isn't single. But maybe I'm wrong, so... Oh, really? Good to know. Well, that is completely irrelevant to today's appointment. Entirely, so... I was just asking purely for myself, but yeah. Forget I said anything. Let's get your hair washed, and while you're relaxing, we can chat some more. Okay, let me just bring the sink right over here. There we go. And now you can just lean back for me. Yeah, there you go. Is that comfortable? Good, very good. But I'll still put this little towel behind your head. Yeah, it'll make it much more comfortable. Yeah, of course. Your comfort is important as well. I personally think that a hair wash is the best part of going to a hair salon. Yeah, because it's the most relaxing. Getting your hair washed, your scalp massaged. Yeah. Okay. I'll start washing your hair with warm water, so you can close your eyes if you want and relax. There we go. Okay. I'll start by rinsing your hair. Just tell me if you want it cooler or warmer, okay? No pressure. Whatever makes you feel most comfortable. Now I'll add some shampoo. Yeah, thoroughly shampoo your hair. A little scalp massage. I hope you like it. I hope you like it. It smells good. Yeah, I'm glad. I made it myself. It has rosemary and chamomile inside of it. I don't know if you're aware, but rosemary is really good to help hair growth. So, there's that. And it also smells really good. So, I enjoy making my own shampoo much more than using store-bought one. I just like knowing exactly what's touching someone's skin. I mean, if someone trusts me enough to close their eyes, I think they deserve that much. You know, my grandmother used to say, a bee is judged by the honey she leaves behind. But I never really liked that saying. It always made everything sound so productive, like your worth is measured by what you make. I think I'd rather be remembered because people left here feeling lighter, maybe smiling, maybe sleeping a little better at night, maybe touching their hair on the walk home and thinking that was nice. think that's enough. Listen to me. I always get philosophical once the shampoo comes out. I think it's because everyone closes their eyes. It feels like I'm talking to the room instead of a person. So if I start rambling, feel free to stop me. Although I have a feeling you won't. Anyway, time to rinse out the shampoo. Yeah, there we go. Your hair drinks up the water really nicely. I guess you must have low porosity hair. Yeah, there's actually a difference. Different hair types require different types of shampoo and different types of care. Yeah, okay. Now I will use my self-made honey conditioner on your hair ends, and after that we can move over to the haircut. Yeah, it's gonna be real quick. Let me just... Here we go. Okay. And now apply it to your hair. There we go. There we go. Now we can rinse that out as well. There we go. Much better. Now, we can come to my favorite part. Or I mean, at least one of my favorite parts, which is drying off your hair. Yeah. Can you lift up your head a little? Thank you very much. Let me just move over the sink to the side. Okay. So that I can stand right behind you as I dry your hair with this super, super, super soft towel. Super soft towel. There we go. All dry. Now look at your hair. It still looks beautiful as ever. It's really tempting for me to not run my fingers through your hair. Yeah. It just looks so fluffy. You just have that type of head that you'd want on your lap so you can play with the hair on end. I'm sorry, that was probably a weird thing to say. Anyway, now let's go over to the most important part, which is the haircut. And as I've said before, it's just gonna be a little trim, so we won't need to use a razor and can instead use just these little scissors instead. Yep, they are my special scissors, and I have created lots and lots and lots of bee magic with them. Well, Before I start cutting though, I wanted to ask you what you had in mind. Anything specific? Any length that is your limit? Or do you just want to leave it up to me? Do you trust me enough? Or do you want to get a specific haircut? What do you feel like today? Really? I feel really honored. Yeah, I'd love to cut your hair. Don't worry, I won't mess it up. I know that my salon is not very well known or popular, but in the Monster Girl world, I am actually one of the best hair cutters out there, so you really have nothing to worry about because I have worked with all types of hair. Yeah, and there's so much you would not believe me. I have even cut the 9 tails of a kitsune, and trust me when I tell you that they have so much hair. It was so exhausting, but they were really happy after it, so that is all I needed. Anyway, I'm rambling again, so I'll just start then with cutting your hair. So you can close your eyes if you want and lean back or do whatever you want. You can also keep chatting with me. So, anything special going on at the moment? How is work going? Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. So you're currently practicing for a test. And what's this test about? Oh, that many topics. That does sound very, very challenging. I mean, yes. I mean, that's so much. I wouldn't even know where to start. I admire people like you know, that keep working and want to improve on themselves, and that they don't give up easily. And I think that is a very commendable thing. Yeah, I do think so. So, I'm wishing you best of luck, and hopefully you will ace your test. I see. I mean, that does sound really nice. I mean, why not? If you have the opportunity and the time to do these things, why not try and pursue them? You can be really proud of yourself. Yeah. I think anyone who follows their dream can be proud of themselves, even if they have not reached it yet, even if it takes some time. I think just the thought of having a dream and doing anything they can to go after it is a really nice thing. Yeah, I do think so. Just cutting here, yeah, on this side of your head. do have really, really fast hands. Yeah, my grandma used to say that I was born with a worker's brain. Just bee families are like that. It just didn't really make sense, but she was always teasing me for being like a worker bee who can't stop working on something, and my hands were always moving, and I was always fidgeting with something. So I'm really glad that now I can put it to use in a good way by cutting people's hair. That is an interesting question. Well, at first I was just cutting the hair of my family members and braiding my sister's hair. But then eventually other monster girls started coming to me. And at first it was mostly just friends, but then it turned to friends of friends, and then some very important people. Like people I definitely should not have been casually chatting with while cutting their hair bangs. But that's the thing about my salon. I don't really care who someone is outside. Everyone sits in the same chair. Everyone gets the same treatment. Royalty, famous warriors, shop owners. It doesn't really matter. Everyone sometimes needs a haircut or someone to take care of them. And I think that's why I like this job so much. Because hair is just something personal in a sense. You know? It's just nice. Because you can bond with people as you cut their hair and talk to them and just... I just like being part of those little memories. Okay, I have to cut a little bit more on this side. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. But yeah, I really do enjoy my work. I have always been a very energetic person. I first started working at our company, but I realized that is not enough for me, and that it's not really fulfilling to do just that. But I needed the job because I still need to get paid. So I decided to open this salon on the side, for the weekends or the days that I get off work early. And so far it's been going really well. And my dream is to someday just do this and focus only on my salon. Yeah. At least I'm hoping that it would be that way. But you never know what life has in store for you. So I stay optimistic. There we go. I think we are about done. A fresh and healthy haircut. What do you think? Do you like it? I know it's not much different from what you had before, and that it's pretty similar, but didn't really need much changing. Just a little bit here and there, a little bit there and here, but overall I didn't have to alter much, but I think it just looks much more. It just looks like it has much more volume now, and I think that is pretty neat. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yep. This looks much more like it. Like this. Good. Good, good, good. All done. Really? I'm really glad. I'm really, really glad. That makes me really happy. And did you have a comfortable time? Yeah, that's good. Really? That is such a sweet thing to say. I really, really appreciate it. It is so sweet of you. I mean, yes, I try to be. I always try to stay happy and optimistic. And I know for some people sometimes it might be too much, but this is just who I am. I just love spreading kindness and just believing in the good in everything. And I would love for people to just be a little kinder to themselves. I think we spend too much time being too hard on ourselves and forget that we are learning too, and that life is a process and we can't do everything perfectly the first time. So thank you very much. That makes me really happy to hear. I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you for coming here. I had a lot of fun trimming your hair and admiring your beautiful head. And I know we'll see each other at work eventually, but I was wondering if potentially, perhaps, maybe outside of work, you'd like to meet, maybe, for coffee or go to a museum or eat the perfect loaf of bread at a bakery. Or do anything else at all. I'd be down. I'd love to, actually. Yeah. Okay, that sounds great. Then I'll be definitely waiting for your message. Yeah. Talk to you soon.